Hello everyone, and welcome to my Pokemon Blue version Episode 2 Let's Play. Today our goal is to go from Pewter City here all the way to just before Mount Moon. We're going to work through the route with some trainers. It's going to be a shorter episode, but I think it'll go pretty good. Since the last episode, I took the time to level up our team off screen, so you guys don't have to see any of that grinding. And during that time, our Caterpie evolved into a Metapod and then again into a Butterfree. So that will come in handy when later on we go to catch an Abra. And their stream was already at 13 after dealing with Brock's Pokemon. Now, also, in the time between episodes, I took the time to add some graphics. We have our Pokemon team on the side here. You can see, just above me actually, sorry. Our Squirtle, our Spearow named Griff, our Nidoran female named Karen. As we develop a more team and more of a team, and I become assured that they'll be more long-term, I'll add their pictures too, and as they evolve, each episode I'll update their picture. I'll also put a badge counter up there, just so everyone can kind of see where we are with everything. Now let's get on to our first battle. I always find it funny when they have dialogue like that, where it's like, you looked at me weird, meanwhile the trainer's looking at us and we're looking away. So, level 9 Pidgey shouldn't be a problem for us. And if we take too many sand attacks, we can always switch out to Minnie Mouse, the Pikachu. I think we'll do that now, just to save on time, and there'll probably be more Pidgeys with this trainer. And the RNG. There we go, and we got through. So another Pidgey. We could switch. We'll stay in. We'll see what happens. There we go. As long as we don't get too many more sand attacks, we should be fine. There we go. Okay, Bug Catcher. Perfect. Shouldn't be too many problems. I might want to switch Karen out for something else just to keep her for any poison Pokemon we have to deal with on the route. Just because she won't take too much damage from them. I think there's an Ekans somewhere on this route if I remember correctly. And there's Griff doing his thing. Ah, a Weedle. Okay. So I could leave Griff out, but I don't want to get him poisoned, so we'll just go back into Karen here. couple scratches. Poison Sting won't do very much to us at all. We can't get poisoned because we're a poison Pokemon. I think eventually we get Poison Sting ourselves, which will be nice for the few remaining bug Pokemon that we'll see in the game short of a Beedrill. So if anyone is watching this and has an interest in Pokemon, feel free to play along and join in. You can get this on emulators, but you know, if you do have the option, please support the original release if you can get a cartridge. Or you can get a on the Nintendo DS, you can get this through their virtual simulator. On the Nintendo Store on a DS and a 3DS, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I have it on my DS, and I have the original blue version cartridge somewhere over there. It's been a while since I played it, but I think the battery's still good, unlike my Pokemon Gold, where I think I need to replace the battery at this point. And there's one of the Gen 1 mechanics no one really cares for much. There's a 1 in 256 chance to miss for no reason with any move, whether it has perfect accuracy or terrible accuracy. Just something they coded into the game. I think the only exception, actually the only exception is the move Swift, which never misses. So, Karen took a bit of damage there, so we're just going to switch her out for... Let's see what Butterfree can do. The Shorts guy. There's always a youngster, I think, in almost every game that says that. In Gold, Silver, Crystal, I think... Is it Joey that says it? Youngster Joey? It might be a different one. No, Youngster Joey has the Rattata that's in the top 100, or top 1% of all Rattatas. Which in Pokemon Crystal Clear, the ROM hack, they actually fix his Rattata to be perfect IVs, I believe, which is pretty cool. So we might take more damage than I'd like from that, yeah. Just because our defense has been lowered too much. So we'll switch out to... Let's get Steam in here. Or Stream in here. Ekans. I would like to switch to Karen, but Wrap will also be an issue, so we'll switch to Mini. See if we can't paralyze it, just so we don't have to deal with the Wrap. And we should outspeed. Yeah. Because if it gets paralyzed on turn when it's using Wrap, then that'll get us out of Wrap a little bit sooner. And we might be able to... Let's go for it, see what happens. And there's Wrap. In Gen 1, it's a terribly annoying move. But in Gen 1, you can switch out from it. Whereas you're trapped in Gen 2 whenever Wrap, Whirlpool, Fire Spin, I think there's another one that keeps you stuck. Maybe it's Bind. See, there's the Paralyze, freeing us from the Wrap. And a new one starts all over again. And there, it's fully paralyzed, which frees us. I don't believe it. Well, believe it, my dude. So we're just going to run back to the Poké Center. Just heal everything up real quick. Free is the right price after all. And also, while we're deviated from the route a little bit, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, sharing, if you feel the video quality is good. If you have any suggestions on things I could do to improve the quality of the video, please feel free to comment. The comments are open. Constructive criticism is welcomed as well. Okay. So I believe he might be another bug trainer. Or a youngster. I can't remember which one. There we go. Perfect. So Griff should make quick work of these with his pack attacks. Flying being super effective against bug and all. And Kakuna. Kakuna should be a free battle, so Karen, until she evolves, is a little lower than the rest of the party on attack. So we'll throw her up on against the Kakuna. And it's going to take a while because of Harden, but we will get through it. Thankfully, critical hits ignore raise in defense, but it also in Gen 1 I think it ignores your boosts in attack. So say you've used Sword Stance or Growth, critical hits won't take those into consideration. It voids all status effects. But this should be some good EXP for Karen here. There we go, to level 12. I think at 13 she learns Poison Sting. Since she's already up, let's get Griff up a few levels. And String Shot. Might be able to hit us. Oh no, we're still faster, even with the speed drop. And we'll just stick with Griff for this Metapod. Should be able to 2-hit KO it, even with the Harden. Yep. Okay, this trainer below us might just wreck the party. We'll see. It's a level 15 Spearow. And it packs a little bit of a punch. Oh, it's level 14. My mistake. It will outspeed us, but I think we should be able to 3-hit KO it. Maybe 2. Definitely not the Pokemon you want to take on if you took Bulbasaur and you have that in the lead. Definitely when Pikachu comes in handy. Or you can come back later with the Geodude and use that to quite a good effect, because Peck will do like 1 point of health damage. Now I think this last up here has a Pidgey, so we'll leave it up to Mini. No, Rattata. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. As long as we don't take too many tail whips. Nidoran male. Let's see. It's gonna have tackle, maybe horn attack. Let's see what Butterfree can do. Because Bug Pokemon evolve to their final stage a little bit sooner, in the early game at least, they tend to have a little bit better stats, but their max isn't that great for late game, so why not use it now? Just get Confusion at level 12, level 16 get Sleeping Powder, and use that to catch an Abra. Hopefully those Leers didn't knock us down too much. Good. Okay, I can't quite remember what this guy has, but Griff should be able to handle something. Oh, Caterpie, not a problem. And another Metapod. We'll stay in. Free XP. Should 3-hit KO it. Yep. And there's another level up for us. Perfect. And so I don't think I want Mini out. Actually, we will, and we'll use a potion after all. This lass over here has a Jigglypuff, which knows Sing, so we're going to try and paralyze it first, and if we take too much damage, we can just switch out. The good thing about paralysis is it also is a speed drop. I believe it cuts it in half. And also has the opportunity to miss the opponent's or whoever's inflicted their turn, as we see here. And there goes Growl instead of Thundershock, so we can keep on going. Ooh. I don't know how many more of those I want to take. Oh boy. So, because I don't want to play that game, I'm going to switch out. And good, we didn't get hit with Sing on the Switch. And there we go, the last is defeated. Now I believe that's all the trainers. Take a rest. But how did you get through this way? Now, if any of you are playing along, this gentleman here will sell you a Magikarp for 500 Pokédollars. However, since I have Squirtle, I don't want the Magikarp, just because that's extra raising for another water Pokemon. We want to keep quite a variety of type coverage, and also raising it to level 15 when it learns Tackle is just abysmally painful, because Magikarp has a very slow growth rate. So in that regard, our starter's better. I've raised it before, but it's just a lot of work. Okay, so next episode we'll probably drop this Rattata here for a Geodude that we'll catch in Mount Moon. I might grind up our levels a couple, just so it's a little bit quicker in Mount Moon. We have less issues, especially with those supersonic screeching Zubats. We don't want to have to fight those more than we have to. So I will see you guys next episode. Thank you very much, and goodbye.